Oh, wow!
What's up, everyone? Gojin the Makai Phantom approaching you, and today, I was wondering when I'd have to do one of these again. For the 5 people in the audience who aren't informed, YouTube doesn't decide whether or not something is fair use. What they do is put all of that on the company, so when those of us send an appeal, an individual who works there gets to decide if our use is transformative or not. Well, that doesn't sound too bad now, does it? Surely the corporations understand what fair use is, and know that not everything is stealing their property, right? Well, it absolutely is, because this gives billion-dollar corporations and copyright abusers the opportunity to bully us into deleting our videos we put hours to even days of work into. Where things are at their worst would be foreign companies like Toei, who's so strict about how their iconic characters are used, they're willing to do something about it, even on the most transformative content that's even spreading the word on their property. I don't mean to suck my own cock, Toei, but it's people like me who are spreading awareness of your stuff like Kamen Rider here in the West. Because it might have a dedicated fan base overseas, but it is still niche as hell, even compared to Godzilla. So people watch my videos, even people who may not even heard of the Maxed Rider, and eventually take interest in the property. That Kamen Rider Proto Heisei era review you guys forced me to take down inspired my buddy Cody to go check out Shin Kamen Rider Prologue, Zeto, J, and World afterwards. So now he's got more of a desire to check out the rest of the series. We are a massive reasons there even is a demand for Kamen Rider to be brought over. We are the reason the OG, Kuga, and Ryuki are on Tubi. We are the reason 01 is getting an American Blu-ray. We are the reason that Toei Tokusatsu World Channel is even a thing to begin with. We are promoting your stuff. I love Kamen Rider and want to share that with the world to both geek out, get more people into the community, and overall just craft something out of that passion. If y'all are wondering about that Kamen Rider video, it's re-uploaded again, and this time here to stay, but I had to cut out 32 seconds and put a watermark on certain scenes, which isn't fucking much, but what upsets me is I added that scene to show how chilling the movie can be with their incarnation of the writer. It can't replace the movie in the slightest. The clip isn't even a minute long, which is absurd in its own right. But you know what? I was willing to chop it up, or at the very least, take the appeal down like they so claimed I had the option to do. But whenever I click action, I only find learn more, which directs me to the same fucking steps of taking action to do any of this shit. So my only option was delete it, which obviously removed the activity I got on that upload. I looked into it a bit from YouTube themselves, and they didn't even have the audacity to hire a fucking human being, considering all we got is this pointed elf-eared looking little bitch telling me stupid shit I haven't already heard before. Who am I kidding? We have Nicolas Cage and Drag running the joint. Should we really be expecting something normal? Susan, I know you're afraid of getting sued and want to abide by the copyright rules, but there is a number of reasons on why your system is garbage. Places like Japan, fair use laws don't exist, so corporations like Toei, Toho, you name it, can do whatever they want and snap your channel out of existence quicker than Thanos with the gauntlet. And I know what you're thinking. Gojin, I've had places like Toho accept my disputes. Yes, so have I. But that is simply out of the good of their hearts from my understanding, because Toho is not nearly as insufferable as some companies. YouTube. You guys are an American corporation and live by the American laws. So how about instead of having them look at the disputes, you guys get off your lazy asses and look at them instead? BitChute is a perfect example of a platform that goes by the fair use policy. Sure, some people take advantage of them being a far smaller site and post things that get by their system, but YouTube is owned by Google, a place with access to multiple tools where even before a video is available to the public eye can get claimed if a bot for a corporate as strict as Toei is found. Anyway, that was it for this episode. Please comment your thoughts down below, and if you like this video, please hit that like button, share it around, and subscribe. Make sure to hit that bell for notifications to keep up to date on all my future content. Also, make sure to check out my alt text and social media. Links are in the description below, alongside my re-upload for the Kamen Rider Proto Heisei era review. Please go and check that out. I had to re-upload it again since Toei wanted to be dicks about it, but it's finally here to stay. I am confident saying that. This is Gojin the Makai Phantom, leaving the building.